pretty much used for storage, as is the old CP main lines used for storage. Oh, man. This is what they call the subway. That's the old. That's track 99, which is the old CP Fort Erie sub. But CN took it over because the Fort Erie sub stops at Stevensville now. So they have a track that crosses over to it. So I shouldn't say, yeah, when we on the QEW, that's the old CP. That's the roadbed. The track's no longer there. It ends in Stevensville, where we cross back there. So that was the, what do you call it? Yeah, that was the old right-of-way where just a bunch of four-wheelers have fun, dirt bikes and all that other crap. But they have a storage track where they got a bunch of empty well cars on it right now. So we'll go into, we're not going to see diddly squat here. I might go up to, oh, there's engines already there, so I don't know what the hell's going on. The scanner's going, so. I don't know if he's crossing the bridge tonight, or if there's intermodal sitting around somewhere in there that I hadn't seen. That's where my son's cousin Dave, he's retired CN, retired about a year or so ago. A couple years ago, I think now, but no, we got to go on the engine on his retirement day and honk the horn and all that stuff. I forget what kind of engine it was. I've been on some of the bigger engines, but I've never really been on for much of a run. That's the Niagara River down there, down below, and then we have got. On here, Central Avenue. This is Central Avenue, Fort Erie. It's getting darker, but still blue in the sky. This is going to be a challenging bridge to find. It's got an arch to it, right? So yeah, it's going to be fun. So off to this side here, which probably you're not going to see diddly squat because stuff's in the way. So I got 3 red dwarfs on the left side towards the border. Nothing coming over. Oh, that yard is full. Holy crap. What do they got going on down there? It's almost as if they got power left over, like it's on the law or something. I'll be very curious as to what they're doing. So yeah, I'm gonna go take a quick look around here. This is on the old CN property up here. Actually, I think it's still some of it's still part of the old CN property, but I don't come across a no trespassing sign, so excuse me. Ew, have a drink. Niagara Railway Museum is off to the right, which I've never been in it. I don't even think it's open to the public, or I don't know what the hell they do there. They have shows, or I don't even know what the hell they do, to be honest. I knew that guy. Oh, deer. Look at that. Holy crap. Hello. Well, that was neat. My son would have loved that. He loves wildlife. Off to the bushes they go. So yeah, that's part of the old roundhouse, I think, or something. I don't know what the hell it was. Something old CN, not that thing. The thing that's lost all its windows there, or lost most of its windows. But then they got these newer sand tower thingies and a car out. I think there's some cars inside. Ken Jones he was part of that or whatever. So okay, so here's an engine. Okay, here's the engine that just came in. I have no idea what's happening. I assume I can cross this trip. It's pretty hard to cross, I know that much. So yeah, there was a train that was tied up there. What I'll do is I'll unplug that for now. I'll try to figure out, there's an old... 56 track 5 site. Square track good for at least 40. I thought there was another crew here, but it looks like they left one engine behind. So I assume this is what picks up the intermodal from over the river, because something else went over last night, or was going to go over later in the night, but and the thing is, I know people in the community. I know people in the area who really do know the information, or at least have information, but they won't say. I'm not going to name names, but I try to share anything I hear, and I have. But sometimes I get information shared to me. Other times, you ask and you don't get a reply. But dims the brakes. They know who they are. But they're paying attention to me, then they could spend the time. They hear me and say, hey, you know, reply to me. But and some people, you know, they're trying to sell information and stuff like that. And literally, I'm not kidding. Or sell stuff. And everybody has to make money. I could be making money too if I wanted to, but if I really was serious. But for the most part, I put the content out there and just do my thing. If I did it for the money, I'd be doing it a lot better, I think. This is still a hobby for me, so for now. Oh. Yeah, this is home of the dirt bikes. This whole area between here and Welland is just like dirt bike central. Got your abandoned rail lines, the lines that are hardly traveled, and lots of trails up and down the canal. Excuse me. So, yeah, anyways, this could get, it's going to get pretty boring and it's going to get pretty dark, so I just wanted to, you know, basically go through that with you guys so you know that, yeah, I'm not concentrating on the actual, and I will get back to it, believe me, I'm eager to get back to it. I want to get into the heights. There's some ships that apparently you can make ships drivable. That's a big thing for me. I'm not going to worry too much about it right now because I'm not going to get down to the part of the canal where I really want the ships, because I actually did download a lock. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't know how I'm going to twin the damn locks, but I got some ideas. I have lift bridges already. You know, it's never what you want as far as a particular model. I'm not into modeling 3D. I'm certainly into coding, and from what I can see in the scripting language, and thanks for the anonymous person, and like I said before, you know, I'll put this in the body of all my descriptions. Trying going forward. Getting the information, you know, out there and communicating back and forth, it's really appreciative. I try to give as much information as I can, and that goes with new tricks I found that are not exactly popular. You know, I might just hang around, and he might cross over the bridge here, because I don't think he's got any switching to do. I think he's already got, there's an EOT on the back end of this train, so he was already set up to go. So I don't know what the heck they did with this, but I don't know if this is a Sunday thing that they do, or so I might just hang in here for a little bit longer. Actually, I got to turn my engine on because I'm losing power. There we go. See, it just wants to turn. I think it's because of the, here, let me, ooh, that's horrible. That's better. So if I just park it on the cord, it kind of, maybe it will behave itself, I don't know. definitely want to go a little bit closer. Here. I'll get this. Bear with me, guys. Trying to get it lined up.
Yeah, when you're ready.
All right. One thing I wish this had for the wipers is a variable delay instead of this one, because it's not that here. Looks like it's okay. It's just past 7:20 p.m. in the east right now. I don't know what I was saying. Lost my train of thought. I was trying to focus in on it once I saw the lights come on. Oh, he has to go grab the engine he just dropped off, I guess. So yeah, yeah, get into the height maps and finish all that off. It's, you know, the scenery part, I mean, don't get me wrong, my son's really into that actually, so he's got the artistic side to him where he's going to be really interested in that. Trees, I don't know the difference between half the trees out there. I couldn't tell you what's what. So trying to figure that out is going to be the tough part for me. I'm pretty good at what do you call it? The geology, I guess. I was gonna say geography because yeah, I was pretty good. See, the rain's like off and on, off and on. It's kind of like the game actually, in some ways. Although I can't stand the game when it does that, but there he goes. Question is he gonna work that yard? I don't think so. He's got an EOT that's lit up on the back.
Track 5, back 4, joint 324.
slows down again. In fact, the sun's trying to come out. What's left of it? I think the sun already set. Just off the camera to the west, I can see clear skies coming. I was riding in the cab of one of those trains the other day, testing Toronto. I think it was I don't know if it was that particular one. I don't even know what type of engines. Honestly, they all look the same to me from the outside. But the Dash 8s, being inside one of those, I love those. Those are so cool looking. It's got the desk console, but it's got the speedometer that I like on CN. I've seen those on. Sometimes they're mounted up on some models. They're mounted up on the top. Others, this one's got like a desk model where it's mounted on the desk itself. Now I don't know how prototypical it is because I've never actually seen one that I recall, anyways. But boy, was that fun to play around with. I'm gonna say that's gonna be my favorite unit running CN leaders, is having a Dash 8 on front.
Ready for brake test? Roger.
That's cool how they do that.
Release. That's a good jump. When you recover, get a pull from the switch. Roger.
So again, I'm not too sure how these cars got here. Usually what happens is 530, the only thing I've ever seen here, although 421 used to come directly here. In fact, a couple years ago it still was. I don't even know if, I think it worked at Port Robinson, but this is just basically all I've seen is where they interchange NS and CN. So he drops is there. This is the first time I've actually seen cars sitting waiting for him to come across. So this was obviously brought by another one of the locals. My thought on that is, okay, so he's doubling up the train here. Yes. Oh, okay, it's just power. I should turn this. There's this like this bus here. This old bus has got smashed the crap out of. I think it was in a demolition derby or something.
Fair enough. He's only gonna have like 5 cars that can stop short. Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Back 4 joint 3246.
I'm gonna go move down.
3246
Sorry, guys.
No one.
He's calling for a light, so he's probably gonna get the heck out of here. Go down by the bridge.
5 3246. Do you want me to correct? Yeah, that's correct. They're joint going at 3246. What's that 3246? That's
Literally driving over rails.
Hey, Kyle. Yeah. Isn't that the bus you rode on as a kid over there?
He's talking about the bus.
Right straight across from me. Can't see it. Yeah, 5. Coming back to Candy Eater Street. Keep track of the no one.
What? I don't know who just okay, wait a minute. Hold on a second here. We got 2 trains. Oh, this is interesting. I don't think he's going back to Port Robinson. Not with an EOT on the back. He's not going backwards. $737. I thought he was getting ready to leave. I'm hoping he's not switching. Oh no. He's still switching. Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah, here he comes.
Green.
Right across the river, the light. We'll take a quick look at him, and then I'm going to go meet him on the other side. He's going. There's another rail fan. I think. I'm going to get a closer look at him when he comes by, but. Okay, I'm getting really confused now. So, I don't know what this guy brought across, but he's totally light power.